Hello! Perfidious Pete here, ready to put some aliens out to pasture like they're an employee of Telltale Games. Little bit of XCOM, War of the Chosen. What's up, chat? Monday night, and Monday night, of course, means it's time to take our team of terrible skirmishers out and do what they do best, which is kill aliens. And you know what? That's a pretty sad statement about the state of affairs for skirmishers, because if what they do best is kill aliens, they can't really be very good at much of anything. Like, I'd hate to see them try and bake a cake. If what they're best at is killing aliens, if you put them in a kitchen with trying to be like, here's the recipe and some cake mix and all the various accoutrements, mixing bowls, come up with a cake for us here, boys, like, you'd go back in the kitchen 5 minutes later, everything would be on fire, there'd be batter splattered all over the walls, and 2 of them would be dead. Some kind of catastrophic spatula injury, I'd have to assume. It's XCOM time, baby. MNX, Monday Night XCOM. Hey, Candylight, what's up? Welcome to the stream, guys. Let's get to work, then, down to the old scanning facility. Let's take a quick peek at the armory, because if memory serves me, like, we had no soldiers, right? Yeah, we got Groot, and everybody else is either injured or tired. In fact, I'm pretty sure these 2 injured guys are actually probably going to be injured for less time than they would have spent being tired. We got a little fatigue spiral going on here because we went and murdered one of the Chosen last time. I'm going to be interested if we can... Don't we have, like, a guerrilla op that's just pending, too, right? We have another mission that's... Yeah. So we have another mission that's already popped. Alien Infiltrator, we don't want to thwart, because this is an event we actually want to activate. We want those Mimic Beacons, so we're not going to do that one. Alloy Padding, we just basically don't care about. And... what are you? Indeterminable. Like, we don't know what this particular mission is, because it doesn't say... This is the one that doesn't thwart any particular dark event. What happens if we just ignore all of these? I'd kind of like to let the team recover a little bit. What if we just skip our guerrilla op? What's the worst case scenario? We lose contact with one of these countries? Who cares? We'll just go get it back. Do we have a... Okay, the only thing that might make a difference is if we have a radio beacon in any one of these countries. We don't have a beacon here. We don't have a beacon here. We don't... In fact, we haven't even made contact with any of these... You know what? I'm gonna let... What do you say we just let the world burn, chat? Salt check, Pete. I mean, I'm relatively salty, but that's just because I'm always salty. But in this particular instance... Oh, no, wait a minute. I was gonna say we haven't made contact with any of these regions, but that's not true. We've made contact with both of these regions in Asia. We don't have radio beacons in any of them, though. So, what's the worst case scenario? It flips back to alien control? Big deal. We'll just go get it again. We don't want to lose the inside knowledge bonus, but we have another bonus that lets us make contact instant. All this would potentially cost us is intel. You know what? To hell with it. I don't even think we have to care about this. We're going back to the airstrip. The guerrilla op, screw it. Let the dark event fire. I want both of them to trigger anyway. Let the world burn, Pete, just means more space for the rest of us. That's pretty dark, chat. I'm on board with your darkness, though. We're gonna do it. Nah, I don't care if you don't recommend it. I'm skipping it anyway. They will surely take advantage and move forward with their plans. Good. I hope they spawn, like, 4 dark events. We want them to trigger. Xander Cage is back. The Iron Giant's recovered from his wounds. Yeah, just like those poor Telltale Games employees begged for their jobs with their final breaths, too. Although, you know what? I hate to see anybody lose their job. We'll talk about the Telltale Games thing a little bit, because, you know, who cares a shit about the Warlock? I gotta say, I'm sad to see anybody lose their job. That sucks if you were a Telltale Games employee. I feel bad for you. I genuinely do. But also, I don't feel bad for Telltale Games, the company. I can sympathize with their employees because, again, it would suck to lose your job, you got families to feed and whatnot. But I don't sympathize with Telltale Games at all because they didn't really make good products. I'm not a Telltale Games fan, and they've come out. See, this is the one we really would have liked to have fought, because having a risk of capture on Oak, that's very irritating, in fact.
So this is how liberty
Poseidon
dies.
J cheer. Thanks for the cheer, PJ. Give me my goddamn Tom Collins, you punk ass. No, I'm not getting you a Tom Collins. Just let me know when you grow up and want a big boy drink, and then maybe we can work something out. But I'm not getting you a Tom Collins. Back to my Telltale Games rant, though. Telltale Games, I kind of feel like they didn't make great products. Or rather, they made one good product, and then they made that same product over and over and over again for, like, most of the next decade. I want a Tom Collins, I'll throw a fit. You can hold your breath till you turn blue. I don't care. I'm not getting you a Tom Collins. Adaptive personal combat sims research is complete. That just means we can pull combat sims out of people and jam them into other people, because there's nothing Dick Tigan loves more than yanking things out of folks and shoving them in other folks. I guess we'll research hunter weapons because we have nothing else to do with our time. Yeah. Thanks, Dr. T. In the meantime, in one day, we'll have an actual functional team together, and we might take that team then and go kill another of the Chosen. Speaking of which, what covert op are we currently doing? One to uncover the Chosen, right? Yeah. So that we may be going to kill the Warlock then if we can get 3 days to pass. Chat's asking, what is a Tom Collins? Yeah, educate chat, PJ. Tell them what a fruity, girly fruit drink that is. It's like the kind of drink you would see in the hand of a college sophomore at a sorority party. Like a Tri-Delta would order a Tom Collins. If we investigate this in 8 days, we get a bonus guerrilla op. No, I want the dark events to fire. The one that fired was the only one I sort of cared about not having trigger. I guess we did kind of get screwed on that. See, this is what happens when you're apathetic, chat, and you just are like, nah, to hell with everything, let the world burn. This is what happens. You shouldn't do that. XCOM is trying to teach us a didactic lesson here. They're like, no, you gotta try and care about your fellow humans at least a little bit, Pete. Maybe just, like, give a tiny bit of a shit. Tactical analysis. You know, tactical analysis is a pretty good combat. That's actually a pretty reasonable benefit. Let's go make contact with Eastern Europe. It's 120 intel, which is kind of expensive, but then again, we have like 400 and some that we aren't doing anything with. A Tom Collins is basically just a gin drink, if memory serves me correctly. It's like gin and some fruit juice, and then it's mostly just sugar and carbonated water. There you go, Iskar's got the recipe. 2 ounces of gin, half an ounce of lemon juice, a simple syrup, depending on how sweet you like it, and ice, and top off with soda. I'm assuming he means like soda water, because typically a Tom Collins is like seltzer water. There's Eastern Europe. We could install a radio beacon in Eastern Europe, give us something to do with our 2800 supplies and this abundance of time we have. Let's go ahead and do that. And then if we come across another contact bonus, I don't know if I want to build a facility for more contacts. That seems like a waste. We will have blanketed the globe at this point, by and large. We really just need to kill the Chosen and then go burn down the alien base. I don't care about alloy padding even a little. Jackie D has recovered from his wounds. Colonel Hospital Orderly got some increased cohesion with Chris Varick, and Colonel Orderly has come back successful from his mission. That's fantastic. I'm thinking maybe we just go burn this Chosen stronghold to the ground. Let's do it, chat. So our mission was in South America, but for some reason, the actual mission showed up here in what is like Cambodia or Laos. It's over here in Malaysia. Crystal Lid's lead officer, elite shield bearer, elite trooper, elite lancer, and Andromedons, which pissed me off to no end. But also one warlock who's gonna get pooped on. Yeah, soda water. Chosen stronghold. Yes, yes. Thank you. I know if we fuck up, we won't get another chance. I love it that the game is constantly adding extra pressure on me, because, you know, I wasn't nervous enough. Thanks for trying to give me that extra dose of performance anxiety. This is going to lead to premature ejaculation, XCOM. That's all I'm going to say. Performance anxiety. You want to like give middle-aged dude extra pressure. He's going to choke. Well, I mean, he's not. He's just going to orgasm soon, probably while choking his chicken. Let's see if we can get a actual... Didn't we have somebody who had a negative trait that we wanted to get rid of? Who, what? Yeah, we'll come back. Okay, hold on a second. We got, like, too many things going on simultaneously here. I don't really care about a supply rate either.
Use of the ring facility and deploy our idle soldiers on a covert action with the resistance.
Fine. I mean, there's a chance of capture on all of these, though. Like a moderate chance of capture? No. Where's one that has low? You know, they said chance of capture on every mission, but I gotta note that these don't actually have a chance of capture, just a chance to be wounded. I really don't want to do anything that has a chance of having somebody captured. I really don't. In fact, we might just not... I don't care about any of these. These all suck. The only one I really care about is, like, gaining ability points. Is there any chance we can negate the chance that somebody would get captured? No. There is not. That's bad. Improved auto pistols doesn't help us out. Cover an alien loot we don't give a shit about. We literally can't improve our combat intelligence because specialists aren't allowed to do that. We could increase the New Brazil region income, which we already have more money than we could ever spend. We could get an engineer and give somebody 2 aim. The 2 aim might be the best possible outcome here. Alternatively, we could just go for these ability points, which I kind of want. You know what? I think it's worth the risk of capture. Let's send Colonel Hospital Orderly and Major Chris Varick back out on this mission, and yeah, we'll spend 25 intel to negate the chance that one of them gets... You know what? Yeah, that's fine. I was thinking about holding on to that intel, but then I realized we're not doing anything else with it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. You guys have got that taken care of. We could go do a supply raid. I suppose the supply raid... Well, okay, you know what? Let's let chat decide. Chat, you guys. Kill the Warlock, do a supply raid, or do a supply raid and then kill the Warlock. You guys pick. I'm leaving this one up to you. We can improve soldier bonds. Jackie D and Shane Wolf. I mean, sure. Pete letting us vote. I mean, I didn't say I was going to honor the outcome of the vote, because as we all know, Twitch chat is not a democracy, but you guys get that taken care of. We don't really need to retrain anybody. Or do we? You know, we might want to retrain away some of the guys who have Battle Lord and, like, terrible, worthless abilities. That might be a potentially really good use of our time, because Battle Lord is shitty. Like, Dominic Toretto, you're the founder of the Feast. What abilities do you have that we could reassign? Like, you have Battle Lord, but it's shit. We could retrain that to Saturation Fire, which kind of feels like it would be an upgrade. Who is it that has... We have one person who has 2 high maximum... Yeah. Like, Riddick should definitely get rid of Manual Override, because that ability is straight up garbage. He's still going to have Battle Lord. I'm not happy about it. We could get zeroed in and maybe pick up Saturation Fire. Tactical Rigging. Volatile Mix. I like both of those. You know what? Riddick, we're going to retrain you. There's no reason for you to have Manual Override. It may be one of the worst abilities in the game. And I say one of, it may be legitimately just the worst ability in the game. Any ability points earned by this soldier spent on abilities will be refunded. However, any XCOM ability points spent by this soldier will not be refunded. Well, that's kind of a kick in the dick then, because we're not... No, we can't retrain him then. It's a sunk cost, because we used XCOM. He's just going to be stuck being shitty forever. Kill things and burn shit. That's my vote. Hey, it's a Trump voter. All right, Pyro, I guess we figured out where your party allegiance lies. That's cool. Kill things and burn shit. All right. Let's go kill the Warlock. We don't need the supplies. We really don't. And we can always go do a supply raid. I mean, it's not like it's going anywhere. We can go get it whenever we want. Let's get the Warlock out of here. We have 2 chosen strongholds available for raiding. Well, let's do the Warlock first, I guess, and then we'll go do the Assassin. I wasn't even aware we had uncovered the Assassins. Did you just insult the most intelligent, patriotic American to have ever graced God's earth? Thomas Paine? No, I mean, I'm pretty sure he's dead. So it's going to be unlikely that he'd be insulted by a small-time Twitch streamer. He's been dead for like 240 years now. Toretto, who's your bro? Caparzo. All right, so let's get Dominic Toretto. Crosshairs Caparzo. Cage, you and Turop are a bonded pair. That'll do. And then we want any two people who both have... Groot, you don't have a partner. Sometimes Groot feels like he don't have a partner. Sometimes he feels like his only friend is Anthony Kiedis and the rest of the... I don't know. Do you think Flea would make a good friend? Like, do you think the rest of the Chili Peppers would be... Do you think they'd be cool to hang out with? I mean, John Frusciante could probably score you some heroin, so there's that. He'd be a good hookup, I guess. Maybe not necessarily a great friend, but a good hookup. Make our weapons available, armors available. Alright, let's get geared up and go kick some alien heads in. Although kicking heads in with skirmishers kind of feels a bit of a... Feels like a bit of a misnomer. Although that's not really the appropriate, it's like a malapropism. It feels inappropriate. It feels like a malapropism to say that they're going to go kick heads in because skirmishers are terrible. Toretto, let's just give you... We're going to make you a straight-up shooter. Give me those AP rounds, which I'm still salty about the fact that we only have one set of AP rounds. It's actually shit. We've given him our best execution weapon. We've given him our AP rounds. Caparzo, let's do something similar to you. Superior stock, superior scope. Let's make you also an execution shooter here. So, do we have a better repeater? Advanced repeater. Slightly fewer bullets, but still advanced repeater. And then we'll give you, let's say, venom rounds. Xander Cage, all you really need is a high-powered vehicle with rocket skis and probably a missile launcher. Unfortunately, you can't wield a missile launcher. If you could, we would definitely give you one. You could go, you know, stop thinking Check 5.0 and start thinking PlayStation, man, and get your homing rocket to fire. This actually has the best execution chance. So let's give you that and chuck in a mimic beacon, and then we'll toss you in some, I don't know, dragonfire rounds. Seem fine. We do have one superior repeater, which is actually our best execution chance, which means Xander Cage does have an opportunity to go full PlayStation on a dude and just straight up execute. Why do you have a hair trigger? That's terrible. Repeater, superior scope, fusion ripjack. Get you some... Do we need blue screens? You know, there is going to be an Andromedon on the mission, so some blue screens, not a terrible idea. Let's back that up with the mimic beacon as well. Somebody's got to be carrying the heals. I guess we'll have Beardo be on heal duty. Beardo, let's give you whatever weapon is left over. This seems fine. Plasma grenade, you know what? We may need to eradicate some cover. That seems acceptable, and you can take a nano med kit. Richard B. Riddick. All Riddick really needs is a shank. A shiv, a sharpened piece of metal. I mean, he can kill you with his soup cup. All he really needs is just a cup of soup, and Richard B. Riddick can take you down. Cup of soup, the screw thing from a can of sardines, all of these. So the aliens fucked humans, or vice versa? No, I mean, mostly when it comes to the alien/human sex, it's limited exclusively to Richard Teigen. And he's got a really specific kink. Like, Teigen likes to hump dead aliens. He's got a thing. There's a reason he works for XCOM, because in lieu of salary, we just promised him all the alien corpses he could defile, so we have an arrangement. Gonna go spit roast these aliens nice and slow. I don't... Again, you guys are walking into, like, Dr. Teigen territory there. The only people who are going to be spit roasting aliens are, well, I guess any Reaper, although they're going to do it in the non-sexual way. They're literally going to, like, spit roast them over an open fire. If we're talking about the sexual variety of spit roasting, though, that's like Dr. Teigen, Dr. Valen. That's their bit. You guys want to... I'm sure Dr. Valen has got some snuff porn footage of her spit roasting an alien while she tortures it to death. Dr. Valen was a little too extreme for our taste, so, you know, we swapped over Dr. Tigan. At least necrophilia is a victimless crime.
Stay alert and remember why you're here. That thing dies.
I'm here to chew ass and kick bubblegum, and I'm all out of bubblegum, Dr. Tigan, so
There is no doubt in my mind.
let's chew some ass, boys.
Then that's where we need to be.
Such bravery, such steadfast determination.
Don't ever speak to me, Warlock. I mean, we both know how this is gonna end, and it's gonna end badly for you. That's how it's gonna end. For you, and badly.
Hubris is your downfall.
Hubris is always the downfall. What is this, a Greek tragedy? Do I look like, I don't know, say Prometheus? Do I look like perhaps an Icarus? Do I look like an Orpheus or one of the other tragic Greeks? No, I know who those guys are. I'm not gonna make the same mistakes they have made. By opening a door into a room full of chrysalids, for instance.
Well, we weren't expecting to sneak in here today. Let's
Also,
take
it was
these
Bradford
guys
who
out.
renamed this mission Half-Eaten Dirge. I mean, I suppose you could eat a dirge. It's just a piece of music, right? You could wad it up and cram it in your mouth and then just chew it. So, Riddick, you have our superior repeater, correct? No. In fact, you don't have a repeater at all. Never mind. You're the man who works with shanks, bits, other shivs, and stabbing implements. So let's have you come and do your thing. This would put Riddick in the middle of all of these guys in the event that we don't kill them, although I expect we're going to have more than enough firepower to kill every last stinking one of them. Superior scope, superior expanded magazine, advanced repeater. You got the AP rounds. Let's take some shots with you and have you start farming for some executions. We have more shooters than they have guys, and it's not like we're going to miss at this range. Skirmishers are decent at close range. I say decent because, you know, it's not like they're good. Oh, full throttle kicked in. Fantastic. We can move super far. That actually, for a second there, I thought it bugged the mission. Well, we're definitely overthinking this. Just have everybody shoot twice, and we'll be fine. The aliens are going to run out of men long before we run out of bullets. Hey, B.O., what's up? Welcome to the stream. We're not going to shoot that man because he's actually going to die. The fire's going to get him. We're going to let him cook. Show no mercy. Also, it saves bullets, but... You know what? Yeah, in an effort to Hello? Caparzo? You okay, buddy? There you go. He was just working the turkey through.
Evade detection.
Well, I was going to say in an effort to conserve bullets, but we can go ahead and shoot here and still reload. Guess it doesn't matter. What is up with the Harold Pinter pause at the end of every turn, guys? Are we suddenly reading Betrayal? Is that what this is? You know, a lot of people don't like the Pinter pause.
I am watching.
Most people don't know what it is, but
I will not waver.
those who are in the know, not all of us like it.
Wielders will permeates all around us. Can you not feel it, humans? Their reach is eternal. Even now their hand closes upon me.
Hey, Warlock, I gotta ask a question here. Do you feel weird that it's you continually calling us humans? You'd be like, oh, look out, human. You know, there's nobody on this team who is actually human, though, right?
I must run.
One, we're skirmishers, so, you know, not necessarily human. Two, we're Vin Diesel, who I think we can all agree is transhuman at best. Like, Vin Diesel has gone beyond mere mortality and has transcended to a higher plane. He's no longer human, he's something better.
For you are the true abominations. Microbes. that
Don't even call Vin Diesel an abomination.
than the gods.
Vin Diesel is God's gift to mankind.
With your infestation.
So, which way... There are probably... Was there a doorway in here? No. So there could be aliens behind us. You know what? If there are, fuck them. We're not going to fight them. I don't want to go out of my way to make the mission longer. We're already we have so few troopers because Vin Diesel has not been in enough movies as more different characters. He's been the same guy in too many movies. I don't want to do anything that's going to potentially extend the amount of time which we are fatigued, so let's just go. Here, Babylonian, you come over here and get ready for a door kick. If aliens come in from the other room behind us, we don't really have to care. Also, there could just straight up be nobody in there.
Is not the elders who are the true saviors of your race? They who fight to preserve an entire universe. Yet here you stand, willing to die to retain your ignorance.
You know, they say ignorance is bliss, Mr. Warlock, and if they're right, and ignorance is bliss, am I not right to fight for my bliss? Why are you suggesting that it's wrong for me to fight not fight for the things that I love? If I love being blissfully ignorant, I feel like it's wrong for you to call me out for, you know, standing up for what I believe in. Oh boy, we parkoured. What's that ability gonna get us? A chance to reload! Parkour, the greatest ability in XCOM. So good. Occasionally, it gets you a free reload. Woohoo! That was worth whatever money we spent on it. Better off to fight for your right to party, Pete. The Beastie Boys would certainly agree.
I once considered myself a part of your race.
Mostly they were just upset at their mom, though, for throwing away their best porno mag. That was their chief complaint. The Beastie Boys weren't really into partying or necessarily fighting. They just loved pornography. Well, we should have gotten like 25 different retribution swings here. I'm just going to assume all but that one missed. Because that ability is trash. Yeah, we should have generated 4 retribution swings there, and I think we took all of them, and they all missed. Retribution is bad. Or rather, you know, it's not that it's... No, never mind. It is bad, and here's why. I was going to say it's not bad, it's just not anywhere near as good as Bladestorm, but I'm going to rescind that, because not only is it not anywhere near as good as Bladestorm, it actually is just objectively bad, because it's broken. If it worked normally, it'd be okay, but Retribution does stuff like if you go take a Retribution swing and a Muton, they get a counterattack you. Anything that has like a counterattack or melee ability always triggers on Retribution. It's just fucking straight up broken shitty. If it worked properly, it might be just a crappier version. If you could have done 1 more damage, we could have let that man burn to death. But it has the opportunity to have been just a slightly crappier version of Bladestorm, and instead, it's just broken garbage. Both of these chrysalids are on fire. There's a potential we don't have to shoot at them. Pete's wasted 29 hours and 56 minutes. I mean, oh, that's 29 minutes. I was going to say, I thought it said I'd wasted 29 hours. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure I'd remember having started a 29-hour and 59-minute live stream. Oh, good. Full throttle kicked in. We're slightly faster this turn. I guess Dominic Toretto decided to kick on the NOS. He's like, nah, dog. Hit the NOS. I need to go faster. There's a 1/4 mile of open road with my name on it, Pete, and I gotta go down it. Everybody done? We all good here? Again, the Herald Pinter pause. Why are you guys doing this? Yes. Are you waiting for Bones to come out and be like, he's dead, Jim? DeForest Kelly is also dead, so if that's what you're waiting on, you're gonna be waiting a while. Well, that's, you know, actually quite kind of you. Thanks, I appreciate it. Here, I thought you were kind of a jerk, Mr. Warlock, but it turns out you're an okay cat. Always thought you were kind of an asshole, but maybe I was wrong about you. Maybe your generosity and giving spirit have taught me the true meaning of Christmas.
Moving far. I must run.
mean, I'm pretty sure the true meaning of Christmas is just to generate holiday revenue for various companies and corporations, but there could be some other meaning I'm unaware of.
For only when you fall, XCOM, shall your race be saved. An entire world and all its people
Let's scatter this around, boys. Here we go.
left to my tender mercies.
So, the first room wherein we might have any sort of difficulty at all. We have flankers, no, but we can blow a man up. What are you standing next to? 5 guaranteed damage, which is considerably less than we would get from just a regular shot. Where's our guy with the AP rounds and the best repeater? I love that this doesn't update. Okay, so that's Xander Cage. Xander, we're going to have you come over here and put this man in the Xander zone. Yeah, thanks, Dr. Tigan. This is our first trip into an alien facility, so it's good that you're explaining to us how this works. Very first time. Shoot this man in the brain. I was very hopeful we might get a crit or an execute there, and instead we got neither, and now I'm supremely disappointed. Are we going to have enough shooters to finish these guys off without criticals? Probably. No. Stop trying to shoot the thing. Would you guys knock that shit off? Alright, Babylonian, you should have some, like... You know what? Here, just do this. This kills that guy for sure. And it can't miss. And also it'll make people stop trying to shoot the goddamn thing. Mostly I just want it gone for safety reasons. You are also dead. Riddick. You have a... Okay, we need somebody to take a slight move to get a better shot at this dude. Will that be a flanker? No. You have to come here to get a flank shot at that, man? Alright. And now you have it. Go ahead and kill him. This should be... You need a critical here. Yeah, but it poisoned him, so the 1 point of damage reduction he got from the armor isn't going to matter. This man is definitely going to be dead. Alright, see you in hell, Shield Bearer. You and your whole team of friends have just been exterminated. It's like the Orkin man showed up. Well, maybe you'll be exterminated. Maybe you won't. We should probably set you on fire or something. Or we could just critical you with AP rounds. That'll also do. Railing kill. Guy dropped dead from the poison. How'd that extra point of armor serve you there from your alloy padding? Good? How'd that work out for you, champ? Yeah, but we're gonna stupidly run through acid because we don't know any better. I guess we'll have to make this take an extra turn because our guys won't path around the very obvious hazards. What is this, a puddle of acid? Nah, can't be acid. Who would leave a puddle of valuable acid just lying here on the floor? There's no way somebody's just gonna leave that. If that was actual acid, somebody would have come along to collect it. They wouldn't have just left it there for anybody to stumble across. Stuff is priceless. Are we good? Every soldier on the platform? Alright, let's Ascension Gate then.
Well done, Menace 1-5. See you on the other side.
Well, there was really never any doubt, Bradford. Sure, we are skirmishers, and yes, skirmishers are terrible, but we never fought more than 4 opponents, and there are 6 of us.